Hi, how are you? So my name's Paul, and I'm coming to you from the Wenham House in Wenham, Massachusetts. It's an old mansion. It's a haunted house, and it's also a sober house and a strict 12-step house. Um, as part of my service to others, I want to post, videos about addiction, how to get sober, how to stay sober, how to live a better life. And I just wanted to talk about relapse right now. Um, this happens to people, to friends, to people you care about. When you see people struggling, they're coming back, they can't seem to figure out why it is, why they cannot stop picking up doing what they're doing. A lot of it has to do with resentments. Um, so, doing the 12-step program and taking a very deep, thorough look at myself, and what I've done and the way I've thought and the way I've operated in the past, I see a common thread about relapse. And the big thing for me is, why do people relapse? Well, the biggest reason is, resentments. Well, let's boil it down a little bit further. What is a resentment? Why do you resent a person, a place, or a thing, a situation, something that somebody said? And I believe that there's no set ways, and I can only give suggestions to you. But for me, I've boiled it down to my own ego, how much of my ego I carry around, how important I think I am, and how other people should see me as being that important. And I realize that my ego is a big part of the reason that I myself couldn't stop picking up. And since I've dealt with that and learned how to have gratitude, be gracious, be accepting, and be tolerant of other people, to show love, and to show love to somebody doesn't mean you have to go out and hug them and kiss them. And if somebody's having a bad day and they're being really, really mean and they haven't been a very nice person, walking away from that person and not telling that person what is on your mind and engaging of them is a form of love. And it's a form also of self-preservation. Realizing your ego got you where you are and how important your ego is. We all know that people lie to themselves in their own voice. And that is ego telling you that I've got this, don't worry about it, we can do this and we'll be fine tomorrow. So I believe that ego, being aware of your ego, not letting your ego control you, take that second step, that second thought, before you act, before you think, before you respond. If you consider your ego and try not to use it to your disadvantage, try not to let it run you the way it has in the past, and just realize that you're not the most important person in the world, but you can still have a happy and healthy life not being that, not being the one who has the last word. I believe this will cut resentments down, and I believe it will go a long way to preventing relapse, along with other tools. But what I've boiled it down to, and what I would offer you today in this video, is check your own ego. Look at yourself. You're not that important, even though you are important, to your family and to God and to other people. But you're not, the king of the world, or queen. So that's all I've got for today. I'll talk to you soon.